When I moved to Nashville 3 years ago, I thought I was just trying something new. New city, new energy, but slowly I realized I was losing a massive part of myself, and it took a gravel bike to help me find it again. This isn't a training video, this isn't a gear breakdown or anything like that. It's just real talk about how getting back on the bike, this bike, consistently helped me start feeling like myself again. So let's dive in. If you've seen any of my other videos, you probably know that bikes have always been a giant part of my DNA and my life. When I moved to Nashville, something shifted. I stopped riding consistently. I hit trails here and there, but the energy it wasn't there like it was. And I couldn't quite put a finger on it. But I felt off. I felt stuck. I felt unmotivated. And I just missed the feeling of movement and of that flow state that you get into. And of course, the sense of freedom that comes along with riding. Around late summer last year, I finally pulled the trigger on a gravel bike. This gravel bike. After doing way too much research, which is very typical of me, I decided to just go for it. And I figured if I can ride straight from my front door, maybe that fire will come back. Spoiler, it did, and in a giant way. The weather's good. The first ride reminded me that I'd been missing a lot. Not just the physical part, but the sense of freedom I hadn't felt in a couple of years. No trailhead needed, no coordinating, just clip in the pedals and go. It was like the city opened up to me in a completely new way. What I didn't expect was how much riding would do for my headspace, for my mental. Even on the days I don't feel like going. Today was a good example of that. I've learned that those are usually the days that it helps the most, to be honest. Honestly, feeling way better than I thought I would, so very stoked. It gives me space to think, to reset, and just get out of my own way. It's not just the exercise, but it's the earned dopamine, the quiet, the clarity. And you know, I've had some of my clearest thoughts on these rides. Moments where something just clicks, you know, an idea, a mindset shift, or maybe a decision that I've been stuck on. The motion just seems to clear the noise. And on the days where nothing clicks at all, it still feels better than doing absolutely nothing. There's something super powerful about earning your peace, about showing up when it would have been easier to just check out. Two rides as of recent that stick out to me the most right now, one of those is with my buddy Avery in Colorado. It reminded me why I love bikes, why I love the community, and why I love that place. I was so happy during and after that ride. The other was my first 50K, which I just posted about. Big one today, boys. Still a really, really good way to spend a Friday. It showed me that I could go further alone, and that all of this work that I'm putting into it is working. And that got me really stoked. I know I'm not alone in this, you know, feeling a little lost, like you're searching for something that lights you back up. For me, of course, it's cycling, but maybe for you, it's something completely different. Sometimes I don't think we need to reinvent ourselves or, you know, the wheel. We just need to revisit the stuff that made us feel alive in the first place. And that could be bikes, it could be boards, it could be music, building something, running, hockey, snowboarding, whatever. But if you're in a season of trying to refine yourself, I totally get it. And I think a lot of people do. You're definitely not alone. But yeah, anyways, this is a short and quick one. I would love to hear your story, you know, something that's helped you either reset or get back to yourself. Drop a comment, DM me, whatever. I just want to connect with you guys and connect with like-minded people. And if you're already out there pedaling, keep crushing it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Also super random, but I'm wearing sunglasses because I was stung in the eye by a bee yesterday. So I just, you know, I wanted to hide that, but now I'm telling you about it. So I'll see you guys next week.